Okay, my friends, welcome to my stream. I've got the new EAA MAPA, South American map, basically, most of South America. It starts at Ushuaia, not sure how you pronounce that, at Tierra del Fuego, very tip of Argentina. And it wanders up. This map has to be updated. The physical map has to be changed to that, or maybe it's the map that cuts off the two different add-ons up to Turos, which I believe is in Venezuela. So I think the freight market probably shows countries. Yeah, Argentina. But yeah, this is Venezuela. Why doesn't it say Venezuela? Caracas? Yes, Caracas is Venezuela. Saw that pop up. Anyways, we are going to pick up a cargo. We've got pipes, 22 tons of large pipes from here to there in Argentina. It's a 22-hour trip, which will be about an hour driving IRL. So we'll start with that. We'll see what this map looks like. I really like their stuff. I probably need to get repaired. See. Hey, it's right there in front of me. Okay. Okay. So repairs. Oh yeah. Percent the engines. Repair. Must have hit something. Somebody must have hit me. And we have the Christmas wrapping, which is sort of okay. I don't know. I sort of like that Christmas wrapping. More of them. Boy, I wonder if they've implemented some, because now I'm seeing a lot more of these damn things. It's this little sleigh thing. There's this thing where you wrap up like a present. I kind of like that too. Gift time is what we had. Magic ribbon. Santa trucker. I kind of like that airbrushed one. Let's take that. Okay. Let's go pick up our stuff. We need gas? No, we're good. There's the gate. There. Oh, I should check my, let me check the mouse settings to make sure I don't have something. I do have something crazy. Yep, I was set up for, SnowRunner. That would explain the steering wheel spinning on a dime there. So, are we playing SnowRunner? No. No, we're, yeah, here, truck. And here we go. Now when I turn the wheel that much, it goes that much. Well, actually, it's going even less. Close enough, though. So this is Tierra del Fuego. otherwise known as the end of the world. Pretty well. We can yeah, pick up from there. Why are we going away? We're taking the long way around, but that's okay. Ocean. And stuff. Oh, there's yeah, let's hit that point while we're here. We need to discover all the things we can on these maps. Maybe it's a dealer, or maybe it's just a recruitment center. Renault dealer. All right, and we are driving down the road. Okay. I'm pretty sure in Argentina you drive on the right-hand side of the road. This maybe is just a one-way road. I've not seen any AI traffic yet. I'm not sure why. Let's pick up our cargo, them pipes, and then check the traffic, and we'll make sure we've got traffic set to something reasonable. Oh, and we can probably just change the color. Yeah. Okay. Not sure why they gave it that little cog. Means settings, and it means that you can change the settings of the trailer. Usually. In this case, it didn't seem to, but why? We'll find out someday. Okay. Do we have any lights on? Let's put some there, running lights. Running lights on this truck are like that. This is self-steering trailer. It is not a self-steering trailer, but on the other hand, yeah, axles aren't that far back. Unless I can raise an axle. Let's try the raise an axle button. Oh, you can raise the middle one. Not much help, is it? Oh yeah, so yes, a car went by, so possibly is traffic here. Oh, I can't go there. I wanted to go down there and check it out. See what the end of the world looked like. Ah, okay. It is one way. See any signs telling me that, though? Why not? Eh? Why did they not have signs saying one way? Ah, Land of the Midnight Sun, of course. We could have changed the time to be 6 or 5 and the sun would have come up. Shine, it says. I'm assuming we're going to have mountains. Let's look at the road and see what our road looks like now. From Tierra del Fuego. Well, a little bit of a switchback there, so. Saint Julien. What I want to do, actually, what I really want to do, tell you what I really want. I'd like to drive up to here and then down here and then all the way up the coast to here. I think that's going to be my goal. To go all the way around the outside and then come down here. I've done a lot of these in previous maps, so. Ah, Chris. Hello, my friend. How are you? I have a new map. I have a new version of a existing map, so I'm doing fine. And you? Fired off a bunch of postcards today. Postcards / Christmas cards. I've got a bunch of old-time Christmas themed. Oops. Old-timey Christmas themed postcards that I'm using for Christmas cards. So what do we got here? We've got something happening. Santiago, Caracas. And there's snow on the ground because we are at Tierra del Fuego. Tierra del Fuego is the southernmost part of Argentina. If you get in your canoe and head farther south, you end up at Antarctica. So. Oh, that's where we're hunting because we're in snow. Huh. But we're hunting because we're in snow. Okay, so I should do it, then I think I use this button. Yeah. Why is this not, just a sec, I have to, my RPM button is not working properly. 100, 1,000, 1,500, 2,200. Wow, that's annoying. I've got this little thing that the program that's supposed to make the LEDs go on my Scania R 2009. Car name. This one. Hundred. Sorry. 1,000. 1,500. And 22. There we go. Now my sorry. Okay. Do your inks and colors. Yes, Canada just got approved. Our FDA or whatever, our Federal Drug Administration, Health Canada, our equivalent. Our Health Canada has gone through their tests and they have approved it. They went through the process. They went through quickly. They did a quick evaluation, but a thorough evaluation, and at no point was it necessary for our Prime Minister to tell them to go faster and to order them to release the results or they would get fired. Sorry. There will be vaccines coming to my city, Ottawa, next week, supposedly, late next week. They're in Ontario. They've got vaccines, I think 150,000 doses to each province, pretty well. We are getting back, there's doses for Toronto and for Ottawa late next week, but definitely won't be me. They're doing, they were going to do people in long-term care facilities, but then they realized this Pfizer drug has to be kept in a temperature-controlled environment. So it's easier to bring people to the drug, so they are going to start with the workers who work in long-term care, which is fair. All the people in long-term care facilities, they'll get shots. And then it will be, I'm not sure who then. We've got several kinds on the horizon. So there will be other ones coming along that don't require the same storage. So those are probably the ones that we'll use to bring into a long-term care home. Yes, England started using it. Well, I mean, England had been using it as part of a clinical trial, but yeah, the first people using it for the general public. So, although I think the USA is going to start in a few days too, because I believe it was approved this afternoon by your FDA. So. Now it depends how long the process, just because it's been approved, it still has to get into people's arms. It has to get from the, from the packing crate into people's arms. There's a lot of process in between. But, and they're estimating, well, I think Fauci estimated too in the US, and I think we're estimating it here. Theresa Tam is our Fauci equivalent here, Dr. Tam. They're estimating that, both of them are estimating that it won't be until the end of summer that almost everybody has the vaccine, has been given the vaccine. And you can relax standards measurements. So there's standards measurement. You can relax restrictions. Sorry, I'm not thinking well here. Oh, we seem to be up in the mountains. This looks a lot like Colorado or something, or the Yukon, maybe up in I don't know, British Columbia. This looks like a mountainous zone that is far from the equator. This one happens to be in the direction of south. There we go. I'm using my transmission brake. Yeah, well, same here. I'll get it when it's available to me. I mean, it's going to be, they're going to do by age. You'll probably get it like that there too, unless you're an at-risk person. Unless you are at risk because of an underlying condition, they're going to go work their way down. So they'll start with people over 80, so that'll be my sister. Then, 75 to 80, 70 to 75 sort of thing. They won't be giving it to children or pregnant women yet, but only because they haven't done trials with children or pregnant women yet. They haven't tested it on them, so... But, my friend, we've got another 9 months, basically, locked down. So, luckily, for people that are loners and happy to be gaming, well, that could be me. Or you. Oh, viewpoint. Okay, oh, let's check out the viewpoint here. I did not know they had viewpoints on this map. Alright. Good for you guys, whatever the hell this is. It's, Paso Garibaldi. Oh, so I guess some... Okay. Okay. Okay, and let's do the viewpoint. Let's see what this is. Ah, Patagonia and Argentina. Okay. There's my truck sitting there. Ooh. Yep, that's a pass. Very nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. Nice work on this map. Okay. Come around the corner. Lago Escondido. So the developers of this, they had a release at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So, I mean, I had to download the game and finish my supper, blah, 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 and watch part of their release. The problem is their release is them driving around the map. They're not necessarily driving around trying to show you the highlights, I don't think. They're just driving on it and chatting, and it's all in Portuguese. So maybe I'll learn Portuguese. Oh, there are two versions of Portuguese, well, at least two. There's Portuguese from Portugal, and then there is South American Portuguese. And the words and I guess some of the pronunciations are different, so... Had to get stamps today. I've got a bunch of postcards, and I cranked through another 7 or 8 of them, and I'm like, oh, I'm out of stamps. I ordered stamps. We can order stamps online from our post office. But they might take a week to get here, so I'm like, I can't wait. So our drugstore sells stamps. And I got a $6.49 lottery ticket there, and the drugstore also sells stamps. The stamps were on sale. Stamps? Yeah, I'll have a sheet. And then she said, they're still on sale? I'll have 2. I think postage is it's $1.10 or something like this. $1.20 local. Because it's like $2 to the States, and I think it's $3 or $4 to international. And Lago Fagnano, that maybe Lago, that a lake? Lago. Guessing. Lago is maybe lake, as opposed to, you know, naming a particular tree or a mountain. Oh, and I could be going faster here. Come on, Cramps. Your rearing gear. Get out of here. Let's set it to 75. So this week I've got my building manager are coming in again. They were supposed to come in last week to do their annual inspection, and they got sidetracked by a plumbing problem somewhere in the building. So they're coming in on Monday just to do, you know, they come in once a year, I guess, to make sure your place is okay. You haven't, you know, you're not running an OPM den, or you're not a hoarder, or it's not full of insects and stuff like this. So, and apparently they put a little, they're putting things on the window too, little restrictors. So your window only opens 4 inches if it's not overlooking a balcony. A safety thing, but they said that you can take it off after if you want to take it off, because you need, you know, all the breeze you can get. So dentist on Tuesday, because I've got to get filling fell out. Not it doesn't hurt, it's just a little hole in a tooth. Next week I get my other eye fixed, the cataract placed, and then it'll be Christmas. So what are people doing for Christmas? I may be doing nothing. An eye operation Tuesday. The other one went pretty well, so I suspect I'll be okay by the 25th. Maybe being careful when I move around, but I suspect I'll be okay. My daughter and her family are not in my bubble, so we've made an appointment for a carport Christmas. Set up folding chairs in the carport, and I can go over and visit with them. You know, here's some eggnog. We'll put this on the table. I'll back away, and you can go get your eggnog. Yeah. Nice little houses here. So that's my Christmas. With my daughter, and my son is, I'm in my son's bubble, so I will go to my son's place for Christmas. You know, I said, do you want to get together? Yes or no? You can, you know, we can go there, you can come here. Or for dinner if you want. But then they invited me to drop over Christmas Day. They didn't say come over Christmas Day and we'll feed you dinner, so I suspect I'm not going to have it. I suspect if I want a turkey dinner, I'm going to have to make it myself. So I'll think about that. And in other news, I signed up for Plenty of Fish today. I was in Plenty of Fish years ago. They've been around forever, but they do a pretty good job. And I just want to find friends, and they allow you to be in there to say, you know, I just want to find some friends for now. And I guess the advantage too is a lot of older women are not looking for a long-term relationship, really, unless they're recently widowed. You know, they're on their own. They're happy to be on their own. They like their life. They got their habits and things. That's as far as it goes. This is nice. I like this countryside too. But I'm liking the scenery in this map. I'm not seeing lots of traffic though. Why am I not seeing lots of traffic? Let's check the traffic mod here. Set time. Set traffic. Let's set the traffic to 3 and see what happens. Okay. It's a big difference. The default, they always say leave it at 1. Yep, keep the default at 1. I guess the algorithms have been designed for 1, but you can go up to 9 with it. So, and when you change it, you lose all traffic. It has to start respawning, but yep. See, there's some behind me. Yep, here comes some traffic. See, even so, not a lot of traffic. Now I assume when they did the map, they may have modeled it to not have a lot of traffic. Be realistic. I'm sending Christmas cards out as postcards to people, and I've got these address labels from the March of Dimes here, which is a charity to support handicapped children, mostly. You know, like without a leg, physically limb handicapped or whatever. They do keychains and address labels. Lose your keys, you throw it in the mailbox. The post office collects them, has a deal. If it finds a set of keys in the mailbox with a March of Dime or with the label on it, then they stick them in a bin or whatever and ship them to these people. And these people look through the database, and then they mail your keys back to you, all for free. but most people donate. No, especially if you lose your keys. They send them back and you haven't donated. You're like, ah, shit. So this is going to be an hour to get. Let me look here. Sort of an hour trip up to here. Jesus, could be another hour trip to get up to here. Because then I want to get, somehow I need to get across here. Start going up. I could go up here, but that is up through the middle, Ascension. Could, yeah, go up here, but I don't know. I might spend a lot of time on this map. I also have Hunter Call of the Wild, the latest map in New Zealand. And I've set up my loadout for that. If anybody likes to watch hunting, let me know. The biggest thing, I think, is a red deer. Now, where's my little map? I got a little post-it somewhere. There's one. The red deer, which is a class 6. 7, 8, 9 are things like grizzly bears and moose and Cape buffalo or something. So 6 is not that. I mean, red deer is a good size, but it's not huge. So it means I can go the whole range from 2 to 6 using my 243 rifle, and the 243 has good accuracy. There's even the option of using a polymer bullet, which has good penetration, or a soft point bullet, which has good expansion. So I might try shooting with the soft point bullet for a bit. Possibly less accuracy. I can't remember for sure. So today was a few chores. I did a whole bunch of postcards. Took them down to mail just in the building here, and possibly missed the postman because my mail was ready. So maybe he comes, I don't know, I went down 11:30. Maybe he comes at 11. Maybe it's just early today. Went to the liquor store. Almost went to the grocery store. There was a dozen people in the parking lot. And I'm thinking, hell with this nonsense. I'm not that desperate for stuff, so. Ooh, what's this up here? At the drugstore, got a 649 ticket. That's interesting. So there's the old bridge. There's the old bridge across there that fell in, and this is the new bridge. NBC News Politics Supreme Court. Oh, what did they say? I can't click on it. I'm driving. Oh, I'm seeing overturned decision, fatal blow. So I guess what they were hoping that the Supreme Court had to first of all say whether they were even going to listen to it. So is that what happened? Is the Supreme Court come back and say, nope, not interested? What they say, Chris? Was their response that they were not interested in even taking it up? Somebody? Anybody else? Chris isn't answering. Anybody else? What was the Supreme Court decision? Did they say they're not even interested in looking at it? Okay. Thank you. Rio Grande Arg. No, and well, speculation is that the only reason he is doing these, and this was all the legal experts said, this is silly. This is not a... They all said this is silly. This has no legal standing, whatever. Even the brief they submitted, I think, had 7 different factual errors in it, or blatant assumptions. So it wasn't even a good legal argument. But the theory is that the only reason all this has happened is to keep the hype up and to keep raising money for Trump to pay off his debts and to pay for his pay for his next run if he makes it. Small roads. Let's get out of here. Oh. No, well, I mean, he had no path forward, but he's got even less path forward. Okay, now, so I don't want to wander through there unless I can Rio Grande in Argentina. Unless there are some... Okay, if there was question marks, I was going to go through to discover, car dealers and stuff like that. But no, not, so carry on. Yep. Yeah, me too. Happy he's done that. He's no, it'll be interesting. So what is he saying? What's Trump? What's he saying on Twitter? Oh, I have to look. Sorry, excuse me, my friends, but I really have to look on Twitter to see what he is saying. Saying. No. Well, you have to pay attention. That's his official. Yeah, I know. I get you. His response 27 minutes ago was something about votes being wrong. Fraud. Georgia, where is signature verification approval? Again, yeah, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen a response per se to this, but I'll look again in half an hour. But he's still complaining that the voting procedure in Georgia is corrupt. But at the same time, he has to say it's not corrupt because he wants people to vote for the Republican senators. So it's like, I don't know. Eventually, his lack of logic catches up with him, so... Ooh, we almost hit that guy. How about these guys? Are these guys noticing that I'm coming through? Yes, they are. Okay. There seemed to be an awful quick stream there. Oh, look. Surf's up. All right. That's good. I have my surfing shirt on. Okay, so this is where it looks like here now. I'm pretty confident when I... Okay. I'm pretty confident when I look on these maps that it's accurate. Detailed and accurate. If you look back on my stream, folks, on YouTube, you'll see that a few days ago I drove several trips in Australia. A short little route for now, but the guy seems quite active on it. Really did a good job, and he was talking about, did you notice on the roadhouse that, that he had, there's some roadhouse in this, just like a bar and restaurant, in one of these towns, and there's stickers on the wall on the wall outside, and he was pointing out how the stickers are the same as if you went this place and you'd see the same stickers on the outside. I wouldn't know that, but that's impressive. So I complimented him on his attention to detail, and his accuracy. Speaking of games, my son has downloaded Cyberpunk. Any Cyberpunk players? Well, I guess not. I assume not. I wouldn't have any Cyberpunk players on my stream because they'd be out playing it, as my son is. He couldn't even come over and help me move furniture, the bugger. He downloaded it yesterday. His son has been playing it all night, and now today, my son is gonna play Cyberpunk 2077. I looked at the trailer. It looks pretty impressive. So you need a supercomputer, I guess, from what you're saying. Oh. Well, all you need to do is get a really good job, get really rich, and buy yourself a computer. It's like me. I was thinking I'd like to go to Portugal. Well, all I need to do is get rich, and then I can go to Portugal. I know. I realized that. That was being facetious. Sorry, I was teasing you that all you have to do is a piece of cake. Yes. If you were to find something you could do online, like related to one of your interests of anime or stuff like this, and could be self-employed, could you make money? I'm not suggesting you do it, but I'm just wondering, if you did that and were self-employed, could you make, and you made money, would they just take it off your disability? Yeah. That's what I'd, oh, there's just something here. That's what I figured. That's what they do here. Now, at some point, they were talking about doing some sort of sliding scale or something, like, so like if you earned, if you earned an extra $1,000, they'd only cut 500 or something. But I don't know whether that ever happened. we waiting for somebody to say our papers are good? Guess not. Okay, where do I go? This red one? Now let's do a save here. Apparently. Okay, I'm confused there. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go to the green one next to it. There was 2 lanes and they were one. Huh. Okay, let's pay attention to this one. Yeah, so that's at one point I think they were proposing that for, I think for unemployment insurance. People were on unemployment insurance and it was like, you know, because you didn't have a job. If you went out and got a job that paid, you know, $50 a week, well then you lost. You didn't lose everything, but you lost $50 a week. So it's like, well, fuck, I can stay at home and not lose $50 a week. They were saying, well, okay, you won't lose the whole $50. So. Okay, what's this thing say? Oh, I missed it. What's this thing say? Oh. Camions, it says camions and autobuses go here, so I'm a camion, so I'll go here. See what happens. Okay, because the last one didn't really do much. Ah, okay, checking your documents. Pause there. Are we gonna be happy? Everything is order, okay. What's this one gonna be? Oh, skinny little road. Gas? No, we're good. Gases. I guess we go here. Guess this is us camions again. Looks like it. Had to move up to make him start checking the documents. That's interesting. Happy? The bug. Apparently the, I'll have to ask my son how it went, but apparently the, Cyberpunk 2077 came out with all sorts of problems and errors, and they've had to release a patch file today to fix all the errors. Some of them critical, some of them trivial, but that must be annoying, eh? Game comes out and you get all excited. That's one reason I waited for the Hunter Call the Wild. I'll just, you know, we'll wait for a day. This thing, you know, these guys are pretty good, so you know their map is good. Here we go. Oh, we've got these things too. We've got front. I don't think does anything, but the roof does that. So, okay, here we are back again. Ooh, nice sky. Oh yeah, a little bright. Sorry. My bad. Ooh, look at the way the lights light up the side of the truck. That's authentic. Realistic. That's realistic. I knew there was a word for it. I wonder what kind of trucks they drive in South America. I wonder what the preferred truck is in South America. I'll have to ask on the forum. I am no on the Aussie map. I was looking on the Aussie map. They like the North American trucks. Kenworth. Kenworth is big on Australia. In fact, Kenworth I think has a factory there. Big trucks with big crash bars in the front. Oh. I need gas. Need gas. Where are we? Check my fuel tank here. Oh, we got a third of a tank, and we And before I get too cocky here, yeah, the big gas place there on the right hand side. Oh, Primavera. Primavera, isn't that a kind of cheese or something? Punta Arenas, Punta Natales. Oh, I'd love to check those out, but I don't really want to spend too much time to be too late. As it is, we're going to get there Monday at 7. Like my lights? Did I say? Monday at 7, and they want us there Monday afternoon, so enough time for a sleepy bye. Oh, do I have let's see what I have time zones? Maybe that's why. Not sure if I really want to change that. Disable. Change the time to like 5. I took a peek in the official White House communication channel on Twitter while I was on my break there, and there's nothing new from Trump about all that he said a few hours ago, 3 hours ago. If the Supreme Court has wisdom and courage, then America will be saved. But pretty rude to come out and say that they don't know what they're doing. They're a bunch of idiots, because, I don't know, he's the one that, he appointed two of them. Kavanaugh and Amy, or whatever the hell their name is, so he's appointed two. Oh yeah, okay, so it's getting dark, so this is boring. So let's change the time. I don't know, 4? Okay, so 4 was not a good idea. 5 in the morning was probably a better idea. Are we supposed to be there? Hey, Murdy Nation, how are you? I'm just trying to set the time. There we go. Murdy Nation, how is your day going? Did you, I'm driving, I'm exploring maps. A few days ago, I was driving in Australia. And, on a very short map. And now we are on the EAA MAPA South America map. We started at Tierra del Fuego, which is the southern tip of South America. It's in Argentina. So the Australian map was good, very detailed, but unfortunately, very short. This one is very detailed and very long. Now, I'm not sure how big a team they have, and they've been working for a number of years on this. So it's not like somebody trying to do it in the midst of their grad studies. It's a bunch of keeners chugging through, so... Oh, okay. Ah, yes, yes. Have you driven the Australian map, or you just downloaded it? Ooh, that's interesting. Clunk. Okay. Let's leave from here and let's go to there, because it seems to be a choice. There we go. So we got half an hour to go. Yes, yes, the Australian map does damage trucks. There was one place, let's see, south of Opal, the middle, just before I'm going south, and just before I was driving on the left side of the road like you're supposed to, and just before I got to the cows crossing the road, there is a dip in the road that goes like this. And it's severe enough that it, my bumper duck it, I guess, and it jackknifed me off the road. Yeah. And so I guess it's realistic in that way, in that it damages your truck if you go too fast on these bumpy sections, but yeah. He has implemented physics so that the muddy part, the dirt track, gives you less traction for grip and for sideways than the tarmac does. And the mud gives you even less. And if it's raining, I think he said if it's raining, he somehow changes the physics so that the roads are even worse. I'm not sure if he really does, because I'm not really sure how he'd do that, but it's not a forgiving road. I had my Mac R on it. Somebody was saying, "Oh, I never bottom out. No, I can go 50 on that." Maybe it's your truck. No, the Mac R is a pretty good design. And then that same person was back on the stream later. "Oh, geez, I got thrown right up into the air driving on there." I'm thinking, yep. Texas, right across to New York. Oh, so you added coast to coast? You added the coast to coast mod? I mean, you have BC, British Columbia also? Oh yeah, that's right. We were thinking of gas, weren't we? Where are we at? We are at, there. How much is gas down here, I wonder? Oh, same price as in Australia, okay. Good. I got a job underway in EATS that I started in Australia. What I did is I went into trucksim.club and bought a ownable trailer, double trailer, a livestock trailer. I loaded it up with sheep, and then I did a go-to down to the end of the map. The end of the Australia map, and drove the length of that map with this double of sheep, and then across to Everett, and then my destination is in Provo, Utah. But I took a detour, and I'm going to go up through Vancouver, up through BC, Salmon Arm, and then down through Utah. But that's a work in progress. So. What was the site? Which site? Oh, truck sim, truck TRUCK dash sim sim.club. It's a Russian site. That's where you get Russia extended map and Russian open space, and Jazzy Cat is on there too with his trailers. I think you have to join to download things, but you just join through Steam. It lets you log in through Steam, and you'll have to tell Google to translate Russian. You have to, if it doesn't doing it, you'll have to remind Google. So always translate Russian to English, okay? Because it's a Russian site. The trailer, the double livestock trailer is by Wilson, whatever that means. Oh, there's some cows. And it says 1.39. There's a lot of trailers there, but they're not necessarily all tested for 1.39. So. Trailers for ATS, ETS, and trucks. Get Russian trucks there, those scary looking ones that you see in logging videos and stuff. You know, the repurposed army trucks, basically. Hey, Crusher, yes, this is the new EAA MAPA. Show you map. Show you MAPA. What's new in it? I think they added 800 kilometers, so I think now it's 150. Sorry, they added 8,000, so now it's 150,000 kilometers or something like that. Just I forget now. I knew the number. Anyways, it starts off here down at Tierra del Fuego. Goes up here, so they added all this and a bunch there. I think they've added some stuff in the middle. It used to go to Bogota. Now it goes all the way up here and loops around and goes to Venezuela. So they've added a lot. Added a lot. It's in the middle too. Yeah, I think this route here that goes through the middle and comes up here. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to. I think I'm going to explore a lot. Maybe this will be my my winter job. I've also got Call of the Wild New Zealand that I want to play. Everything is order. Nice journey. Thank you. I will. So sweet, you guys. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. What I had to do with this, I'll show you. This is via Wombat. So look at the Wombat site. And there's a mod that does the background map standalone, and then there's a mod that takes away all the European map. Because if you don't use this mod that takes away the European map, then everything is skewed over to the side. So if I look at this map, I have no links to Europe. Standalone. And this without Europe map, I think, has to be modified because it's chopping off the top and the bottom of my topographical map. But, I mean, it's nice to have it anyways. Come on now. Oh, look at our pre-roll is still off. Okay. I've got pre-rolls turned off, so that means new people coming to the stream shouldn't see ads. I have my Christmas truck. Sort of. I mean, It's, you know, a little Christmas village. No, it's pretty. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Now entering something. Oh, Argentina. I was in Argentina, and then I think I went to Patagonia, and now I'm back in Argentina. Camion e autobus. Okay, so we got to get there by 1820. Supposed to be there at 1400, so not quite sure why I'm so late. Because there was a big buffer. The buffer, like the job was expired in 24 hours or something. Okay, we'll commit to 80. Try not to drag it on the edge too much. So 8 hours driving, which is 3 minutes the hour, or so 24 minutes IRL. Oh gee, I fall asleep driving, especially when it's late at night and it's too hot in here. Just a sec, I gotta just turn the heat down in this apartment. Go away. There we go. There we go. Played with the thermostat and such, so we're good. So, lots of games coming up before Christmas, I guess. Cyberpunk 2077 for my son yesterday, and then Hunter Call of the Wild. Arrow Tour or whatever, the New Zealand map yesterday. This one today. What else is coming out? Is another game coming out next week on the 18th? Whoa! How was that? I keep running off the edge there, don't I? Why do I not, where's my calendar? There it is. Dentist. Oh, the dentist is Thursday. Oh, I thought there was something coming up the 18th. Maybe not. I thought my dentist was Tuesday. Well, I'll still last. Oh. No, I plan on getting it. So, no, I looked at the trailer. I can't do shoot 'em up games. I don't have the manual dexterity to, you know, be quick on the keyboard things when there's a battle and stuff. And I forget where all the things are, so no. Would not be able to do it. I have to do simulation games or puzzle games. They're those, you know, those walkthrough. Although there was one, I want to forget what it was. There was a puzzle game that I had. You had to interact with people and solve different puzzles before you could move on. And the problem was, some of the puzzles were stupid in that you had to use Google to find out, you know, oh no, you have to actually look right in that particular corner. Yeah, because it doesn't work unless you, and then you have to do it in this sequence in the games, so. Well, I'm good with the games I got. Oh, silly me. No, I got a good sleep last night. It's just driving seems to tire me out. Either that or I got a glass of wine here. That could do it. Pardon me while I do some exercises there. Oh, okay. Well, there's a tank. Tanks for the memories. R. So Murdy Nation, any Christmas plans? Or I guess the other question is, any Christmas plans, and are they the same traditional ones you normally would do, or are they different traditional ones that you're going to either pause the regulars or change them? I gotta put my tree up. I still have to move the furniture. I was gonna do that Thursday, and my son was gonna help me, and then he was gonna come today, and seemed to be in the wrong lane. Okay, anybody who wants to let me in, thank you. Now, the game should not have given me a ticket because usually if you are in the intersection, you can make a left turn. Going to the beach. Ah, okay. That's probably something you can do and keep your bubble small. I mean, unless you're going to... I really hope that going away to the beach doesn't mean that you're going to a beach where there are 1,000 other people 2 feet from you. No. Yeah, that'd be nice. A friend of mine in Toronto, she and her kids go to the they go to the movies every Christmas. Christmas Day, they get up, open their presents, and then they go to the movie theater for the matinee. And then they go home and have, I don't know, Chinese food or something. They don't have a big dinner. No, she's German. Maybe that's a German thing. Like maybe, I don't know. Maybe their big meal is Christmas Eve. So I'll be here, but I'm gonna do a carport Christmas. My daughter's not in my bubble, but I'm gonna go to their place and we'll all sit in the carport and visit. My son is, so I gotta go over to his place Christmas Day, but I'm getting my eye replaced on the 22nd. Sorry, my eye replaced. I'm getting the cataract removed. A new lens in my eye on the 22nd, so I'm hoping by the 25th I'm mobile, but I should be really. And they just invited me to drop over. They didn't say come over and we'll give you a great big 7-course turkey dinner. I suspect if I want a 7-course turkey dinner, I gotta make it myself, so maybe that's what I'll do after Christmas. I don't know, we'll think about it. We still won't be doing much. Well, we'll be going to the beach this summer, but not. The estimation here in Canada and in the US and probably most of the world is that given the logistics of rolling out a vaccine to millions and millions of people, you won't have 90% of people vaccinated until next September. Yeah, no one to go to, you stay at home. So you can do a Zoom question. You can do a Zoom Christmas. If your PC does Zoom, you do a Zoom Christmas with some of the people you know through anime. Yes. Thank you for asking. I do allow links in the chat. Well, Chris, do you not have, like, you're into anime, so you must have a lot of friends that are into anime. Do you not? That rooster thing and that? Okay. Now, the problem is, Marie, that I'm driving and I can't tell what your link is. Oh. Yeah, in Facebook groups. So I was going to say, so the people that you know in Facebook groups in anime, you could get them to join you in a Zoom. You could set up a Zoom conference You could get them to join you in a Zoom conference. Now, you said your laptop's the shit, so probably not a lot of people, but that'd work. I was thinking of doing that for Christmas, but I don't know. So yeah, so Murdy, what's the link that you sent? This is interesting. All these street lights in the middle of nowhere. Somehow hopefully these are solar powered. Are we going this way? We are going this way. Okay. Just like, I hate it when the road does this. I invariably pick the wrong one. This is nice, those lights and this interchange in the middle of nowhere. Jeez, we don't even have shrubbery. Right? Oh, Zoom Premium. What do you need Zoom Premium for? I have not used Zoom, so I don't know the difference. What do you need Zoom Premium for? Oh, to do a group? Yeah, we're gonna be late. Oh, okay. True, okay. How about Facebook group? Can you do a Facebook group? Yeah, you can do a Facebook group video chat, can you? I mean, it doesn't have to be video. I'm just thinking video is more fun, you know, because then if you're doing a video chat at Christmas, then people can put lights up behind them. They can wear like a Santa hat, stuff like this, so it can make it very Christmassy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I use for mine too, really. What's it, Zoom? No, I don't think it was Zoom. It was something different. Because we often had problems with it. So it was something different that that somebody had developed as an app, as opposed to, why not just pick the thing that works? So sometimes my therapist and I would be, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So yeah, I've cranked the traffic up to, I think, 3 in this, from 1, the default. All the sites want you to leave it at 1, but you can go to 9, so. Interesting hill there. Some of the stuff in this game is kind of basic, but I really want to take that route across the Andes, across the. Really looking forward. I'll show you what I'm looking forward to. Tell you what I want. What I really. I started down here at Tierra, the Fuegos. So I'm going to drop off here. I want to go up here, then I go across here, possibly mountainous, and then all the way up the coast to Bogota, Bolivia, and then up through here, Caracas, Venezuela, and then across here, and then, I don't know, down the middle, blink, 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 who knows? Something, I could go all the way down through the middle, that's true, and then go up here, up the coast. Oh, I have a plan. Okay, we have a plan. This is my Christmas plan. Good for you. Oops. Possibly I cut somebody off. Jesus, what are you guys doing? Oh, good for you, affiliate. So that means, yeah. What does that mean? I forget. I'm affiliate. It means you can, oh, it means people can cheer you with bits, isn't that it? Doesn't mean people can subscribe and cheer you with bits? What's affiliate do again? You make money from ads? But yeah, congrats. Yep, cheers, bits and stuff like that. Oh, which reminds me, pre-roll ads. Speaking of ads, I gotta do another ad break here to give me another 30. What do we got left for this job? Ah, and somebody cheered 100 bits. 300. If you cheer 100 bits, then I play this Raven sound, because it's Raven's view. So, thank you, Chris. And what was I going to do? Oh, no, yes, I was going to do a short ad break. How much time have I got left? I've got 15 minutes, so let me do this one. So I can do an ad break so that I stop pre-roll ads when people join the stream, so don't go away. You'll see me, you just won't be able to hear my dulcet tones. Oh, this is very, Western. Oh, what's this? Sheep. Sheep? We have sheep over there. I think they're sheep. Cows. Oh, sheep. Hey, you can't pass me? I'm gonna go too fast for you to pass me. There we go. So 15 minutes away. And then I'm going to take another cargo and I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Maybe we'll just keep going tonight until I fall asleep at the wheel. I've done that before. Excuse me. I think I was sort of in between streams or something, and I was looking at cargo, and I was trying to, well, we could do this cargo, or we could do that one, or maybe that one, and then it was just, yay, he appears to be asleep. Wake up, grandfather clock. That will mean nothing to anybody unless they're my age and they grew up in Eastern Canada. It was from Captain Kangaroo. And one of the, oh, that's a nice fancy gas station. One of the characters on the Captain Kangaroo, it was Bob Ketchum. One of these, like Polka Dot Door or whatever, like one of these, like before Sesame Street, but it was like a kids show, CBC kids show, where they tried to provide not just entertainment, but education. They had a grandfather clock that would always be sleeping, and he'd say, well, let's go talk to grandfather. Wake up, grandfather. And then the eyes would go click, 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 and he'd go, what? And then they chat with grandfather clock. There was Bunny Rabbit, and I think one of the guys that came in was Mr. Green Jeans, so... So there's a hodgepodge. I mean, CBC, we had the Friendly Giant, we had Polka Dot Door, we had a lot of, basically our public broadcaster is CPC, so there's a lot of good children's program that came from there. Pre-Sesame Street. When my son was born 40 years ago, we were purists. We weren't quite hippies, but this is a nice river, whatever the hell this is. We weren't hippies, but sort of hippies. Oops, I wanted to read that sign. My brakes are too damn good. Oh, okay. Thought it'd be something I'd recognize. We were purists. If any of you out there are parents, you'll know the, we didn't want to spoil our children with a lot of TV, and then we realized that TV, there's children's programs on that will A, entertain your children, and B, educate them, and C, babysit them so that you can get supper ready or sleep in the morning or... My daughter's gone through that too. She's very strict. This is, 40 years later. She admits to sometimes letting the kids watch some TV when she has to get supper done. I'm like, geez. Okay, have a good one. What are you going to stream, Birdie? Are you going to stream ETS? Sorry. ATS. You're going to stream ATS in Australia? What are you going to stream? Oh, Call of the Wild. Yeah, I might do that later too. New Zealand. I'm ready for New Zealand, so got a good loadout of guns, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll finish this run and take a break and then do some Call of the Wild. For something completely different, so have a good run. Have a good stream. Call of the Wild is good for me to do when I'm feeling a little dozy here too. Pretty hard to be dozy when you're being chased by an animal. Cheers, mate. Well, there's a nice random tower. I'm at least gonna see what I can get for the next cargo, so. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's an hour and a bit away, which is like 5 minutes. Why are you brake checking? Brake check, I'll whack into you. proud. So we're supposed to be there, I think, at noon, were we? Yeah, well, that's not bad, 1440, so we're... there's no way to tell after you've picked up the job whether it's... I don't think there's a logo to tell you whether it's urgent. I somehow don't believe that... Jesus, come on now. Copper tubes are urgent. But they might be. Why am I going so slow? What are we behind here? Oh, just some trucks. Yeah, I'll have a break and I'll check Trump's tweets. My arms, have a little snack, and then come back and start another run. Just like this map. We almost there? Sort of. Where are we? Yeah. Puerto San Julian. And from Puerto San Julian, is there a lot of cargo things? There is. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of question marks too, so we can discover all these damn things. Good. There? Yeah. So any opportunities in places we passed? Damn, we did. Trying to pick up all the car dealers. Actually, I'm trying to see if I get a Volvo dealer. Let me check here. Let me check, my friends. Let me look at the truck dealers. So we have Renault, we have DAF, and Mercedes and Scania. No Volvo so far. This guy does a brake check, we're gonna have... Oh, we'll have words. Could be an issue. Could be an issue. So, you know, American Midwest, I mean, there's only so many different... I guess there's only so many different topographies in the world. Basically. Maybe they're not that unique. I mean, some you don't see in the US, like rainforest and that, but... I'll have to pose the question in Facebook to any geography majors out there. Say that I'm driving in my game. And, I don't know, some driving in North America, some in Europe, Australia, South America. Things don't look that different. There are a fixed set of like 8 topographies that cover 90% of the world, or something like that. Puerto San Julian. Okay. Into the Puerto. Oh, that's right. I've got the game's traffic set to 3 times the normal acceptable traffic, and it's around rush hour. Oh, CIP's mod does that. He adds in traffic, more traffic in rush hour, less in between, more traffic in the city, less in the country. I suspect he's just building on the algorithm. Hmm. Ah. Character recruitment agency. It's exciting. Not. Okay, little red car, get over. Thank you. Gas station. Turning left. Everybody turning left. Nobody looking. As far as I can tell. Okay, here. Oh, okay. Reno. Another Reno. Why were you stopped there? Eh? Why did you guys stop? What were you waiting for to turn left? There was no car. Traffic. Traffic. No. Do that. Let's be the annoying guy that sits behind you with his giant high beams. Okay, I was about to help you around the corner there. Is it here? It's here. Sorry, we can take those lights off, then we could have seen more. We're late, so we'll just do... I'm in a hurry. Beam me up, Scotty. Now, hopefully this is not a... Oh, shit, there was an urgent delivery bonus on it for pipes? Could be, could be. Not that bad, though. It didn't go down to 0. I've gone down to 0 on occasion, and that's, well, that's annoying. Brakes on? Brakes on. Okay. Well, let's see what we have here. Job market. Okay, so we want to go... We want to go up here and down here, if possible. So... see what we have. Although we're leaving now, we would change the time. Too far. Right? Suddenly we're going way up there. So we get one that goes. Want to go? No. Okay. So let's do this. See what we get. Here, we're not going to Puerto. No. Nope. Interesting. The game just suddenly leaps off into space. Hey, Blast Pop. We are driving. Where are we driving? We are driving on EAA MAPA 6.0. The new improved map. Started off down here at Tierra del Fuego, and we're going to drive up through here and then maybe go across. The map used to go to Bogota, and now it goes up here and through Venezuela, and they've added stuff in the middle. I think they've added, I don't know, I forget, 8,000 miles, and it's now 150,000 miles or something. I forget the numbers. I should have written them down. Big stuff. They added big stuff, and it's even bigger. But let me go here. Let me try one more. Trying to get a good cargo going up. I want to get up to here so that I can go across here. So I want to get up that far. So going from here, Puerto does no good. Oh, that's down south. That's possible. Sand stuff. It's stuff to there. Nope. 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 So we're gonna have to do one of these things to Commodore Brivia, and we're gonna have to do as. Oh, we don't want that one. It expires in 52. So this one is beans. This is a wheeled loader. Let's take this one. This one looks good. Okay. So we'll set that as our destination. And where did I download this? Map cuts off to black. No, the what it is, my friend. My understanding is there's a mod that there's two mods. I'll show you the mods that I have. This is on. If you look in the SCS forum under EAA MAPA, there's a link to it. Now, the latest place for them to release all their software actually is from their YouTube EAA MAPA. But they've got. So there's two mods. There is a. There's this background map. And then there's this thing that takes out Europe, map, and Baltic, Sardinia, and standalone. So this cuts out all the rest of the map and makes it a standalone. And I think that's the one that has to be adjusted so that it doesn't cut off the map. The map is finished, but I think it's an artifact of the thing that cuts off Europe and everything. Because if you look here, I'll show you the map again. Come on now, game. change this. Change this. We gotta surround for our various screens here. Okay, so I think what's happened is the thing that cuts off. You look, there's no. I scroll to the right. There's no Europe there. So the thing that cuts off that also needs to be updated so it doesn't cut off the map at the bottom and the top. So doable. Anyway, so that's my cargo, and what I'm going to do is I'll just give me a quick break. Yep, like I said, it's on EAA MAPA on YouTube, but you can also look in the SES forum, and there's a good link there and a good discussion. So let me and Wombat, of course, has done it. So just give me a break here. I'll do an ad. I'll do an ad break and a be right back break. Then we'll do this next thing. I'll walk around, get a snack, get some wine and stuff. So we'll be back. Let me put snack time here. Snack time. Okay, my friends. Excuse me. Okay, my friends. Here we are. Back again. Had my break. A snack. I'm walking around. Had some wine. So we've gone from Ushuaia and Tierra del Fuego to Puerto San Julian. And now we're going to find a cargo that's going to go up here. Eventually I want to go here and then down and then up into Venezuela. So that's my plan. That's my theory. We'll see whether we can do that or not. But okay. We had a cargo here. Oh, and somebody said that if you want to lurk on somebody's channel, if you mute the audio, Twitch does not count you as a viewer. If you just turn the audio down to almost mute, then Twitch counts you as a viewer. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. It's believable. Okay, so wheel loader. Gonna take that. Just up the road. Coming through, my friends. Up here and oh, don't give me a ticket. Up here. Well, that's interesting. There's no signs. No yield. Nothing. So this that goes up here. What else do we have here? We got that. Yeah, we got nothing. Oh, no, we got this that goes up here. That's the one we want. And what can we do? We can make it 4 axles, 2 axles. Oh, we can do all sorts of shit. That's interesting. We can make it bigger. You know what? This is interesting. 4 axles, 2 axles on a low loader, or oh, I see what you can do. You can do it on a long box or a short box. Oh, it'd be kind of a waste to do it on a long box, right? Doing on that. That'd be the best. Ah, making dinner. Okay. So yeah, postcard reminder. Anybody wants a postcard? I do postcards. Soup and grilled cheese. That sounds good. Oops, that was bad. There we go. That's a better angle. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. All right. Canadian band, The Headstones? No. Sheriff in Yellowstone, Hugh Dillon. Sorry, is Yellowstone a band? Sorry. What is Yellowstone? Okay. I didn't realize that there was a Kevin Costner series. Okay. This on Netflix or... Okay. Netflix or Amazon Prime? On Peacock. Who the hell's Peacock? Sorry. It's got to be either on Netflix or Amazon Prime or somewhere that I can illegally find it and download it. Oh, part of NBC. Well, I don't have TV channels, so I don't get NBC. So maybe it will appear on Amazon Prime. They may sell it to Amazon Prime or Netflix. Okay. Well, that's right. I've cranked the traffic up a bit. Go, go! Oh, you stupid idiot! I know you're going to stop. I would have gone, but no, you had to just ease, slower, 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 slower. Just. I've been watching House lately. I watched it ages ago, and I'm binge watching House. I was telling my sister the problem with watching House is if you watch too much of it, you can be, and you have any tendency towards being a hypochondriac, you can be convinced A, that you have some obscure weird disease, and B, your doctor will never figure out what it is. Oh. As opposed to watching Grey's Anatomy, where the diseases are more normal, and the only worry on Grey's Anatomy is that you've got to wait for your doctor to finish shagging some nurse in a closet. I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy, you know, when there was I don't know, season 4 or something. There was an episode where they were all on a plane. For some reason, they all had to get on some plane to fly to somewhere, to a conference or to some sort of medical shit. There was some lame reason that got them on the plane, and that annoyed me. And then the plane was in an accident and crashed, and they're wandering around the woods now trying to find each other and trying to save each other. And I was convinced this is going to be a dream routine or something. This is stupid. That was just shitty writing. Netflix, Queen's Gambit. Speaking of writing, Queen's Gambit, excellent writing. Excellent writing. Excellent story. She's, she's sort of a good guy. She's sort of a good guy. She's hot. The ending is not the classic cliche that you'd expect from a girl playing, chess or something, and all the characters were good, and it was fairly accurate for chess. So yeah. Yep, watched it and loved it too. I'll have to recommend that to my sister. My sister has, she got Netflix. And then what was she doing? She's buying something. She bought some stuff for Christmas got it shipped through Indigo, and Indigo screwed up or whatever. And I've always told her about Amazon Prime and the free delivery. So she's got Amazon Prime also. So she's got more than enough movies to tempt her. So I have to tell her about Queen's Gambit and House. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:45. I wonder if I'll stay awake on this. Driving just sort of makes me a little bit dozy, but you got a bunch of people in the chat, it helps. I might switch to Call of the Wild after this trip. This trip is what, 6 hours times 3 minutes to an hour, so 20 minutes. I would like to keep driving and driving and driving, 24 hours or something. Popping back the Red Bulls, but to explore as much of this map as possible, but I can do that on the weekend. You play trains to put me to sleep. Well, people listen to my stream to put them to sleep, so I find this even more restful than playing trains. Because occasionally the trains, you have to do some switching, so you have to pay attention to what car goes where, and this goes there, and don't go too fast, and move this one, and I'll put that one there. Whereas this is pretty mindless, but yeah. This does make me sleepy too, but yes, I like driving. I mean, I drive IRL. And I'm hoping... as you know, I'm getting my eyes fixed. I've got cataracts, and I'm getting the cataracts removed and new lenses put in. And I'm hoping that my inability to drive more than 45 minutes without being tired is related to the cataracts, because I've been seeing it's been foggy driving. Plus, I've got like a double vision. I suspect what's been happening over the last couple of years is my brain is working so hard to try to sharpen the image and try to resolve these double images that it gets tired. So my hope is that I can, not that I'm a long distance driver, but my hope is that I can, in real life, I can drive more and go on some road trips. I live in the Ottawa Valley. Well, I live in Ottawa, in the Ottawa Valley, but there's this site that publishes day trips outside of Ottawa. Lots of interesting places to go. know, once our COVID releases, and I'm not drinking alcohol that much, if at all, so there's no problem in driving to some town, stopping, have a non-alcoholic beer, and then driving back home. So, you know, I could do that. Once I can drive, I could go 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever and visit some place, take some pictures, come back home. Do that for the area. Once you've done enough of the area, then throw in a motel. You know, go that far, visit, stop at a motel, visit some more, drive back home. That is my plan. That is my post-COVID plan. So, I mean, there's a lot to see in Ontario. Lots of nice little towns. One could fly to Ireland, but one could also just explore places like Perth and stuff, so. Anybody else do that? So who else used to or wants to and plans on, once COVID is lifted by late next summer, plans on exploring the area, exploring the country? Apparently the camper vans, the various caravans and stuff like this, really sold out last summer. People realizing we can't go anywhere, but so let's throw the family in a camper van and tour. So, sales and rentals. Yeah, you just around your apartment. But you could take the bus, I guess. I mean, you could take a bus to... they're fairly cheap here. Well, they used to be. Most of them have shut down in Canada. But, I mean, you could take the, the intercity bus and do explorations. Or the city bus. You could take the city bus and just explore areas, Chris. Just... we good for gas here? We're good for gas. Well, that's an interesting lump there. Although I have difficulty even getting out of my apartment and going 2 blocks down to mail a letter because there's a mailbox in the building. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to finish this little run here. Bash into this guy. And then I'm going to play Hunter Call of the Wild. And explore the new map in New Zealand. And I'll do it in the same stream. Is that I can always clip it. I think I can edit after. Twitch has an editor, so you can snip out little bits that you don't like, or you can even create basically a new stream out of multiple streams out of one stream. So, but yes, I'm eager to get to the other end and then see just what the hell can you do. Now the problem with feature with the Hunter Call of the Wild New Zealand is there are no large predators. I think the biggest animal is a te awaroa. Excuse me. The biggest animal is a red deer. And it's class 6, if those are familiar with the game. It goes from class 1, which is bunny rabbits, up to class 9, which is Cape buffalo and moose. I think a moose might be 9. Bison, things that you have to just, things you have to beat the shit out of. So but the thing is, the only animals that have a chance of attacking you, I think, there are feral goats, but they'll just be grumpy. There are feral pigs, so the feral pigs can get aggressive. But the pigs are now. Pigs are a four. The pigs are class 4, so I mean they're not that big. The gun you have, the gun I'm going to bring, is good from class 2 to class 6. It's a 243. So I'll bring that and then a shotgun for the rabbits. A 12 gauge with bird shot. That'll be it. Yeah, I'll be the predator. We seem to be getting into sort of civilization. We're seeing hydropoles, but we're not seeing a lot of little villages yet, so it's still a fairly quiet. So this will be interesting. I have not played the New Zealand map yet, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I've heard there's not a lot of quests on it. Someone was saying that they liked the med whatever, the one that's in the winter in Russia for side missions. So we'll see, because the missions are a lot of fun. The missions sort of help you explore the map. You start off, they say, there's a good backstory. You know, somebody was here and it was visiting, and they brought some friends, and they went camping, and they got lost, and so you have to find them, and so then you find them, and then something else happens. They left this here, and then there's, well, they met this guy who's doing sampling, and so he had to leave his sampling behind to help them, so now you have to go do the sampling of water or something. And okay. What else happening here? Oh, he stopped because somebody was passing. Somebody decided to pass right after, or perhaps during, the construction. The AI did, and the AI algorithm for passing is just pull it and pass. If there's somebody coming, then you stop, and everybody will wait till somebody pulls back in, and then we'll all start again. Sort of okay. This is interesting countryside. Oh, do we have more, perhaps more beach over there, more surfing? Where are we on the map? I guess so. See, this doesn't work. It could, but it may in a few days. He just has to update. I think it's the guy who cuts out all the European maps. Has to update his. I don't think it's the guy that does the actual topographical background map. Oh, less than an hour to go, so good. We're doing good, and it's Friday night. So with COVID, I think people are playing video games more. They're watching more Netflix and stuff. They are buying more booze and more dope. It was interesting when they Ontario first shut down. We went into a major shutdown, essential services only, and it was going to be grocery stores and drugstores, and that was it. And then they quickly added on, oh yeah, the liquor store and the beer store, and then there's, oh yeah, and the dope shop, yeah, essential services. Because I guess they figured if you're gonna lock people up, you better let them get drunk and or stoned, or they're gonna be really pissed off. The other growth market is counseling. Counseling services over Zoom for people who are depressed and anxious. A lot of people are depressed and anxious over this, and nothing wrong with that. It's stressful. A natural reaction, so, you know. If that's you, then accept the fact that, yep, you're stressed out and you're a little more depressed, a little more anxious, a little more wacky. And if you think you're more than a little more, then get some help. I know in Canada, in Ottawa anyways, there's a lot available for you to get help, so. This is nice. We're suddenly in palm tree land. Are you essential workers, Blast Pop? Sorry. Essential mean, well, you're working, so it's essential to you. I meant, are you like, you know, doctors, nurses, that sort of stuff? Yeah, aerospace. Interesting town here. Look at these cranes. Coolio. Very coolio. Oops, probably should have got gas. Oh well, we didn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. This is quite interesting. Yeah, a large dock area. Well done, well done. Whoops, and the red light. Oh well, went through. Okay, fine then. got the ticket. We'll just keep going with this loader thing. Let's try to get the next one. So yeah, postcards. Let me know if you want postcards. And I'm sending out Christmas postcards now. So message me your name and address, or a name. Helps Canada Post. Canada, US, International. I don't mind. Oh yeah, we saw this light. There we go. I'm gonna add a message about lurkers because I had heard that if you're lurking and don't turn the volume, don't mute, just turn the volume down. And then you count as a viewer, so. What do we got here? Are we late? No, we're good. Do we make money? We make money. Look, that's it. I guess it's okay. Okay, let's see what we get first. Earn money from your company. Okay, so what we actually want to do, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. We're going to go up here and down here. And I'm not going to do this job. I'm going to change to the hunter, but let me see what we get for cargoes. See? That. So I want that. So that one, which is 1354, or that one, which is 1416. Well, that's more fun because it's heavier. Now, are we going to have more stuff in Commodore? Let's look at Commodore, and let's look at General Roca, and let's look at Niquian, and let's see which one looks like it has more jobs there. General Roca has 2 things, and Niquian has 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to go into Niquian because there's a better chance of getting a good job from there. So let's set this up for ourselves for next time. This thing, set as GPS. Okay. Oh, when did it expire? I forgot to look at when it expires. Excuse me. If it expires in like 5 minutes, we're not going to get there in time to pick it up. We're good. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm going to change games here, and I'm going to switch to the Hunter Call of the Wild.